As long, warm summer days turned to the fall, I decided to make myself a warm pair of slippers to keep my toes toasty as the weather turns chillier. A knitting and crochet pattern book from the 1920s has a pattern for a pair of mules that I really want to try to make. For this project, I decided to use some yarn that I already had in my stash, which was Knit Pick Swish. It's a DK weight yarn that is a 100% superwash merino wool, and while the pattern originally calls for a light pink and white color, I only had gray and white, but I still think that it'll make a very nice color combination. It's been a while since I last crocheted, so I feel like it's really nice to get back into it with a smaller scale project that's still pretty and practical. I haven't been crocheting for as long as I've been knitting or done as many projects with crochet, but I think I want to do a little bit more of it in the future because I found some historical crocheting projects that I really want to try out and share with you all. In any case, for this pair of slippers, they're worked from the toe up in a kind of U shape, where the main color is gray and it'll be bordered with a white yarn and a pom-pom made of the white yarn. Now that the main gray body of the slipper is done, I'll be bordering it with the white at the top of the foot. The pattern does call for 4 rows of this white border. I ended up only doing 2, but if you want to do something similar, I would recommend doing the full 4 rows. Now the crochet portion of the slipper is done, it's time to sew this to the sole. I decided to use wool felt for the sole of this slipper and to attach the crochet to the sole using needle and thread. I wish I would have had some gray thread available, but I don't think the white thread is too noticeable. Now that the body of the slipper is complete and all the ends are woven in, it's time to add the last decoration, which I think really gives the slipper some personality, and that is the beautiful, huge pom-pom. I followed the directions exactly and wound the white yarn around 2 inches of cardboard exactly 150 times. I securely tied together one side of the yarn and cut open the other in order to make a nearly 4-inch wide pom-pom to decorate the top of the slipper. I tied the pom-pom securely through the actual crochet fabric and also, of course, trimmed down some of the sides to make it a nice circular poof. After completing all these steps one more time for the other slipper, I have now completed my 1920s mules and I'm super happy with them. I think they look really cute, and I think in the original light pink and white they would have been absolutely adorable, though I do like the gray and white color scheme of these. This was a really nice project to ease myself back into crocheting, and I can't wait to do a little bit more historical crocheting in the future. I'm actually currently working on another 1920s historical crocheting project that you'll be seeing in a few weeks. These slippers do a great job of keeping my feet nice and warm. However, I do still have to find something to help with my traction to put on the bottom of these soles because I'm currently just sliding around my apartment rather than actually walking. Thank you all again so much for watching. If you're interested in any of the yarns or patterns that I use or patterns that I've created, please feel free to check out the links in my description, and I hope that I'll see you again next time because I've actually finished knitting a 1920s sweater pattern and I'll be sharing it with you then.